Hello, hope you is good. Welcome back to European Universalis 4 with Iran. So, we're just continuing we're continuing to fight the good fight versus Austria. For the injustice of, I need more points. That's pretty much all it is. I just want you to give me 100 of each power, Austria. Why make it so difficult? Anyway, we have Gallia, Lorraine, Norway, Wolgast. Wolgast. Oh! I keep seeing Wolgast being reduced to an OPM in Rugen lately. I think there's been one campaign where Rugen's been released, but otherwise it's just been Wolgast left in this one province. I don't know why people just refuse to take Rugen. The AI just refuses to believe in its existence, apparently. So if you live in Rugen, congratulations. You are invisible to AI. Maybe make use of that in the future when we have the robot overlords, yeah? May you save us all. Oh, you can see that the Kiel Canal's been built. Has the Panama been built? No. And of course, I've made the Suez Canal. It's finished. Oh, it's finished. Neat. Not a big concern, but good to see. I also want somebody who's Austria's rival to come and fight Austria. Russian Novgorodian Nationalist War. It's not the kind of war I meant, Russia. I meant fight Austria. You know, the fact that this is no longer even Russian core is quite funny. It's been in the Novgorodian hands for so long that they lost cause on it. Oof. Okay, let's siege down Vorarlberg. Or just help with Augsburg. So I can then push through to the other one. Might be just as quick. Also just as effective. So yeah, I'm just moving from fort to fort. Yeah. The other nations in the war will... I'm sorry, little one. The other nations in the war will give up after 5 years, at worst. At best, my allies are sieging them down. Brunswick? No, I said Brunswick, not Hanover. Silly. Even more provinces are falling into my hands. Let's send this to Leipzig. There goes my Brandenburg. And then that's Lübeck land. Oh, I thought that was Austrian. Ah. I'm not one to debate about colours. Don't ask me. Also, Denmark's been reduced. They're still alive, but they've been reduced to a cute little OPM. Love it. Why do I have 167 relations with Denmark? What do I do to deserve that? Took on debt. Oh yeah, that's right. I helped them. Speaking of... take on foreign debt for as many people as possible. I'm feeling generous. Take on your debt. Oh, you had a lot of debt, mostly because you were in a big war. Lithuania, I hear you were in a pretty big war recently. I'm sorry about that. I I heard you gave out 2,000 ducats. Well, here's 3,000 back. Yes, I'm aware that I'm the one that took your ducats, but let's let bygones be bygones. Hence the diplomatic gift, which you're gonna love me for. I'll just wait for the diplomats to return, then continue taking on other people's loans. Again, there's no real point in me paying off people's loans. I'm just doing it for the whimsy of what to do with my money. Quite frankly. Right, you're going to Altmark? That will do. Oh. Got a little bit of a choppy going on. No less than expected at this point. That's another province sieged. Thank you, Brunswick. Let's go to Ravensburg. Another province sieged. Where else? Let's take Vorarlberg. Is Constance? Oh, Constance is in my war. Let's go siege Constance. Let's get them out of my war. I couldn't have broken the Empire on this war. Not that I mind. There's a whole bunch of claims. Oh no, what a crying shame. So anyone that would be desired to leave the coalition, you'll leave. I probably could have got ducats out of them, I didn't really think about it. The others will not leave yet. 7,000 ducats. Well, that's one way to spend money. Maintain my professionalism. Consider us being their debt. Nah. I try not to mess around with ones where they say they will consider you in their debt. Just feels a bit off. Even though it probably isn't. That's one of the little ones I get superstitious about. Oh, Lübeck. Lüneburg is still owned by you as well. Lübeck, so I don't need to siege that. Good. However, Hamburg is in Austria's hands. Maybe this stack comes and sieges Hamburg, and the 110k stack can come back for, or come up to Celia. And also, you're not going to break the fort of Vienna with 4k units, buddy. Regiments needed 54. Yeah. You need a lot to even consider trying for the fort, never mind being successful at the fort. So, is there anyone else whose debt I can take on? More people? Denmark, Ethiopia. I guess one I just paid off your debt, Denmark. You know what? Pangasinan. Pay off your debt. Because you're a chill guy. I also just paid off your debt, Brittany. Saluso took some more of Brittany as well. Fair enough. Let's pay off Hungary's debt. I'm just being the guy. Taking on a debt gives you 2 Asha Vahishta. Which, let's be honest, is not very much. But it's something. Altmark sieged. What else? Can I go stand in Rugen? Or will you come back to defend it? What will your ships do? You can see me moving towards you, Wolgast. What are we saying? We're saying you don't care. Okay? Peace you out. No worries. Let's go do some Austrian stomping. And I'm intentionally trying not to have an air here. Why do you keep throwing the airs game? That's like not the point. Also, Spain are getting their butts handed to them by Austria. A further demonstration of how much stronger my units are. When I'm just sitting there stack wiping Austria and taking minimal losses. Spain are getting pretty rolled on a 1-to-1. And have to get reinforcements to consider it a win. Iran is at war with the Emperor. That's right. We are. 25k, you still can't siege that. You need 48 on that particular fort. In other words, you fought wrong. Ferrara Constans like Gallia. And Norway. Constans, that's right, I was sieging down Constans. And Constans is the same colour as the Netherlands. A little off-putting. Quite frankly. Well, I thought they had St. Gallen. For a second there. No, stop giving me airs. Chance of new air completely reduced. Good. That's what I wanted. It's not like I'm a Catholic and therefore have to worry about PUs or anything funny. Intel. Let's go siege let's go, not siege, let's attack Oberkarten. Maybe I'll send this stack here into Trent. Also Novgorod. You're trying to defend yourself from Russia, so you're on the other side of Europe? You know what? Can't even fault the logic. Russia are big and scary after all. Right. Let's maybe send this stack here to Norway's capital. This can go up to Gallia, even though their capital's in Livorno, which is normally the capital of when you're playing as Livonian Order by default. Right, another fort down. And Austria ran away. Cowardice. I also need to get Ferrara out of the war. Which they volunteer themselves for. Okay. Does that mean that Norway would volunteer themselves out of this war now? Not yet. Ferrara just had enough. Gotcha. Let's actually send this into Trent here. Oh, sorry, Welsh Tyrol. Or Welsh Tyrol? Welsh Tyrol. Austria's going to be pretty close to accepting peace. Then we'll be back to gaining more manpower again. So Norway. You want out because I'm on your capital. Thank you. Let's start pulling out and away. Would it be another Shun war or a Russia war? Let's see. I'll just put you for now in Sinop. Perfect. Yeah, I think I'll just put my units that are returning back into Anatolia. This can go over here. Let's show strength. Pop. Good stuff. And all my units out here, with the exception of the one going to Sinop, Even though I've now probably changed that fact on which one's going there. Oops. Sarahan. I'm just checking around here. Again, absolutely awful supply limits. Adana. Even Ankara isn't that good. Karasi, Hudavengar, Kocheli. That'll do. Let's convert Cairo. Once the stuff is finished building. Sana is busy building the city of Sana. Wow. The floor here is made of floor. I know it means the actual wonder. If I go into Sana, I can just speed that up. Then it can be converted. It really is just Cairo last to be converted. Then all my land will be Zoroastrian, which is pretty neat. I like it. I don't like being 6th on dip, however, for points. Let's try and fix it again. That will do. For now. In the meantime, let's see about getting more shipyards. I can almost tech up, probably. Yeah, let's just give ducats. I can't be bothered to faff around for my trick. It's a lot of effort for something that I'm not too concerned about now. I also cannot build any more soldiers' households for the meantime. Let's drill with you, with you. With you. You'll probably go into Adana, yep. This needs to also drill. Also, wow, saying that I could probably get to 10,000 dev was way too ambitious. I don't think it's going to happen. What was I thinking? Also, this 60k has just been sat here in no man's land. Forever and a day. Okay. Let's send you to Sherban. Oops. Is that the only exiled unit? Yes. The other one's returning. It's therefore not a problem. So let's once again wait for some manpower. And I'll go for a big push against Russia. Which will be one of the last, if not the last, war of the campaign. Cool. I'll be perfectly frank. I think that the last 70 or so years of this campaign has been a bit of a slow go. I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer, but after I finished steamrolling over the Ottomans, it was kind of like it's a formality thing. And then I'm content with my borders, so we're not really expanding, and I'm just going to do humiliation wars. I know that that's a result of my decision, but I don't want to end with terrible looking borders. This looks cute. I mean, it doesn't look awful, does it? From a map mode perspective. I mean, ignore the lines for the claims. The only borders that don't look great is this. The actual state icons. But the actual physical borders I think look okay, despite that part. You just don't look too far to the left, too far to the right. Okay, let's maybe not stay at the point cap here. Maybe reduce some of this admin power I'm sitting on. Neat. Grab some more dev soon. Ideas minus 56% for Miltech. Yeah. Understandable with how many extra Miltechs I took. What I think would be quite cool as an idea in the future is for me to run 3 separate campaigns where one is all the admin ideas, one is all the dip ideas, one is all the mill ideas. Maybe with, say, some contextual differences. Like for instance in the dip one, I probably won't... Oh no, actually sorry, for example in the admin one, I might say not want expansion, or, you know, have 6 of the ideas of one idea group and then 1 of each of the other 2. So I have 6 admin, 1 dip, 1 mill. 6 dip, 1 admin, 1 mill. You get the idea. That's just what I'm currently thinking on as an idea. Haven't thought anything beyond that yet though. That's just where I'm at for EU4 thoughts. Suppose you could say it's an EU thought. Right, City of Sana is complete. Okay. City of Sana is complete. What I've also done is, you can see I've pretty much completed all universities in my country. So the university building screen looks rather neat. Outline exceptions for stuff like conversions or buildings are currently being built. Otherwise it's pretty good. Let's maybe transfer from here. There's a little bit of the trade going in a direction I don't want it to go in. Let's push it all down into Deccan so I can push it through to Gujarat. I'll just say Inca has some stuff, I don't know. Let's see here. Muzafarid, please tell me that you are culture Persian. Cultured court. Heirs receive training in the art of the hunt, making the event hunting accents. Let's select the fire depending on the heir's military skills. Nice. Houses of knowledge. Hop. If comet sight is no longer possible to fire, citizens around will be less likely to be struck by plagues. The health of our heirs is of official scientific concern, making airfalls ill no longer possible to fire. So that's what's quite nice. You can have a really strong thingy. Checks and balances. States have, I'm never going to complete that. I'm not giving influence to my estates, so, or minimal influence, so I'm never going to complete that mission either. Fine by me. Spain can have my access because they are my allies. Oh no, they're doing the thing. F in chat for Sakalava and Antamoro. Poor guys. Out they go. The thing is, while Spain have a license, they can't drive, because they don't yet have a Madagascar. They will do soon though. Rippers. So what else is going on here? Novgorod is still being taken over by Russia. Karelia still just like exists. I really want to just guarantee them. Feels kind of right. But no, let's just keep this up. I want more front units on this stack. And then I want more backline on this stack. And we're looking good. I could have actually built the extra units from the special units. Oh well, I didn't. It's a me issue. I could just repeal it now, but nah, I'm not gonna. Also a skill issue. So 21k is still completely useless, but let's just build fortresses everywhere. Again, maybe I make a couple wars right at the end and just see how long it takes people to break through this. So I mean, I'm a pretty meaty country. Don't take that out of context. That did not sound like a good word to say. Too late. What's done is done, right? Let's grab some base tax. Meat. I'm just waiting for time to pass so I can take the techs in power range. Because they're all just outside. Let's also not have this unit not drill. AKA, let's give it a general. Actually, you know, tell them to start drilling. Perfect. I'd also like to start getting a few more generals. Maybe I'll move some of these armies up. But I did just say that I wanted to... Or not just say, actually. It was a couple episodes ago for you and about an hour ago for me. I did say I wanted to keep a lot of units down here so that they weren't eating up my attrition, outwardly speaking. Let's let time continue to pass. While I'm just doing the setup stuff here. Looking good. You also need to drill here. Neat. Choose a government interaction. And I would like you. Again, I'm never going to get that 50% trade. I'm not even trying to do that. It's just a trader is the best diplomatic leader for me. It benefits me the most. Maybe with the exception of the statesman. But the trader was there. You know, and he's malleable. We take those. Our general has perished. Or just decided to have a retirement. Happy early retirement to that guy. Yeah, Portugal continuing their African rampage. Quit, I say, good for them. The Netherlands are all with Austria as well. I did say something about how I wanted another big power to come in and fight Austria while I had my war going on. There it is. There it is, right on cue. Just after I finished mine though. So that's good timing. Like, that gives them no downtime. Meanwhile, I get downtime. I'm just going to hit some buttons while time passes here. Hold on. Let's give you back your general. Morale of armies reduction. Yuck. Not a fan. Continue to grab Sense of Trade. Good stuff. Remember, there's a lot of great projects in India you can't make use of as Zoroastrian. Most of the great projects in India are either for Hindus or Muslims, or them religions are the syncretic or harmonized faith of your religion. So a lot of the great projects in here have been useless for me as a Zoroastrian. It's understandable though that there's only one great project in the entire game, which is useful for Zoroastrian. Like, you wish it could be more, but it's understandable that it's not. If that makes sense. Which it probably doesn't. Go. Guaranteeing the independence of Hungary. Serbia is also released, just noticed. Bringing back the Balkans. Good for you. Spain's done well over here though. Although I honestly cannot remember if I mean, it was the last campaign I recorded. I should remember this, but I don't remember if I even took this land. I think I, for the most part, went lol nope to the Ottomans last campaign. Of course, this campaign it's been the complete opposite, and that I've completely trounced them. But I think last one was an ignore it. Then again, with the auto-derps, I do like to have a couple campaigns where I fight them, and then one or two where I have a cooldown. Anyway, ignore my incessant rambling. I've just announced the time. Let's end this episode here. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.